Hey guys, welcome back to HyperTora. I've got my Tokyo Treat box here for July. It's got shipped early this month, a few days earlier than normal, so it's arrived extra early compared to usual, which is absolutely amazing I think this is the earliest I've ever received my box in a month, which is pretty cool. And I'm excited to see what's inside this one. Tokyo Treat have been teasing a few things online, so I know a few of the items in here which are going to be interesting to try out. If you do want to get this box, this is the premium box. It contains all the same stuff as the regular box, but a few extra items. And if you want to get this box and it's your first time getting it, don't forget to use the discount link down below to get up to $5 off of that box. It's a much better deal than the 10% off discount you tend to find on the Tokyo Treat Facebook pages. But other than that, let's open this up and see what we've actually got inside it. So I can't remember what the theme is. Haha, so that's really cool. That looks absolutely amazing. And I'm loving the stuff on top of that. So we've got our little booklet here, which we've been getting for a while now. I'm absolutely glad that they amazed that they got these booklets, how long they've actually been going. This is volume 31. I've been getting Tokyo Treat from before these booklets were even being made for the Tokyo Treat boxes, which is pretty cool. So this month's theme is Camping Getaway. So this is the July 2018 box. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited to see what's in this. I think it's our first camping related box. So it's interesting to see what people take camping with them in Japan, at least treat wise. Because obviously I'm a scout leader, so it's really interesting to find new intriguing things that might be cool to take on camp for eating. Okay, so let's start with the top of the box. We're going to go through this and see what we got inside. So let's start with the top. We've got this pretty amazing looking packaging actually. I'm loving the translucent blue. We've got some marshmallows, and this is a premium box item. So this is pineapple and coconut. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I'm loving, they're in the shape of stars and little fish. It feels kind of nice and Hawaiian more than camping, but that's pretty cool. I absolutely love marshmallows, so I'm gonna love that item. I love the sweet things in these boxes. Up next we've got one hand something. So this looks like it's barbecue flavoured, and it looks like it's designed to be opened, and rather than like a bag of crisps where you hold it one hand and eat it, this I think just pours out into your mouth. So this says rich barbecue potato sticks, so that'd be interesting. I love how they got exit in English there, which is pretty cool. So this is a classic item box, so whichever box you get, you'll get this one. Up next, we've got some kind of hula hoopy style things. We've had some of these in previous boxes. This is our share pack. So since Tokyo Treat started introducing party and share packs, this is our Peteco potato ring share pack. So that's pretty interesting. We've got 4 there. I don't tend to share many of my treats. I share a few things with my family. I certainly don't share the party snacks that often, but it's really nice to have them in small packages like this, so that you don't have to have like a big packet and eat it all at once. You can have it like that and have it in smaller portions, which is pretty cool. Next, it looks like this is probably our party pack. Yep. So this is butter toast and sesame biscuits party pack. I don't think we've had anything like this before, at least not biscuits. We've had kind of wafery stuff, but it'd be interesting to see what they taste like. I wonder if it'd be like some of the dried kind of bready, cakey things we get occasionally, but I won't know until I open that. And again, that's really nice because there's lots of little packets in there, individually wrapped. Great for parties. We've got our Amiibo, and this is from the classic box, whereas the party pack was premium. I forgot to say that one. This is just a traditional rich cheese Amiibo, so I think this is the kind of usual, if you don't go and find funky flavouring, I think this is just your normal bog standard Amiibo. So there's that. I probably won't open that one up this week because we had one the other week, and cheese ones are very standard. They're like giant Wotsits, but I might open it up and show you. So we've got a Compito candy. So I have had little things like this before. They're like little sugar rocks is the best way I can describe them. They're little There's different designs on them: dandelions, hydrangeas, sakuras and stuff, and Fuji flowers, all in different colours. So they're pretty funky. They're basically, I think, sugar that's been kind of melted together into shapes and coloured and flavoured. I don't even know if they're actually flavoured. I think they're just sugar, pure sugar, which is great for your diet. Up next, we got some Kit Kats, and I love where they've been putting Kit Kats in the last month. That they've put several of them on here. And looks like a kind of nice ice flavour. I can see the ice cube. It says cookie and cream strawberry cheesecake Kit Kats. So that'd be interesting. I've had strawberry cheesecake Kit Kats before, but I haven't had a cookies and cream and strawberry cheesecake Kit Kat. So that'd be interesting to try out. I'm not sure which one's which one. Two of these are blue and one of these are pink. They're a random mix of refreshing cookie and cream flavour and addiction strawberry cheesecake. So considering the pictures are the same, I'm probably going to assume that this is strawberry cheesecake from the pink and this is cookies and cream, I think. But we'll try that out in a little bit and see what we've got. We got our big savoury item next. So this is a premium box item. Koikea Pride Potato. So this is tempura matcha salt chips, which will be interesting. There's a few matcha items in this box, I think, from what I can see. I'm still very iffy on matcha these days, since I last went to Japan and did the tea ceremony, because the green tea they use for that, the matcha powder, is proper green tea and it's very, very bitter. They give you a little sweet to eat with it, and that put me off of green tea just a tad. I can still have it occasionally in sweets and stuff if it's sweet enough, but I think it was so bitter it put me off the flavour ever so slightly. But nonetheless, if you haven't been put off green tea with a tea ceremony, matcha green tea flavour things are absolutely amazing. Next up, it looks like we got, I was going to say cola bottle, but that looks like a grape soda bottle. Yeah, so this is in the classic box, a grape soda gummy. That's pretty cool. So I've had cola bottles before. I've never had a grape soda bottle sweet. So that's going to be interesting to try. I absolutely love grape soda. Between grape and melon, they're my kind of favourite flavourings from Japan, because we don't tend to get many grape or melon flavoured things in the UK. So I absolutely love getting melon and grape flavoured stuff in these boxes. Next, this looks like it's going to be our DIY candy, and it looks like it's grape flavoured as well. So thank you, Tokyo Treat. You're getting to know me and my absolutely amazing taste for melon and grapes. So water candy DIY. So this month's DIY kit is a fun and simple snack that allows you to mix and match different liquid candies. Enjoy creating your own flavoured candy by mixing strawberry, Rimune soda and lemon flavours together, and mix them all together to create a unique grape flavour. So that's cool. So you've got 3 different flavours there, strawberry, Rimune and lemon, and you can actually mix them all together and somehow they make grape flavouring. And I absolutely find it amazing how mixing flavouring and stuff together like that gives you grape in the end. It makes me wonder if I actually went and got some Rimune, some strawberries and some lemons, whether I could actually make something grape flavoured, or if it's just somehow they work it out with the sweets. Oh, so up next we've got a kind of cake biscuit style thing. So this is from the classic box. It says Akara cheesecake cookies. So that'd be interesting to try out. They almost look like the stuff from last month, the kind of dried out, freeze dried cake. Just by looking at the packaging. But they're really nice and soft, so they'll be interesting to see what they're actually like. Almost getting there, we've got another item, and it's got a nice anime theme on the front, which is absolutely amazing because I love anime. This is a classic item box, so this is a Pretty Cure chocolate wafer. So usually when we've got nice packaging like this, there's something like a simple, like a chocolate wafer or something on the inside. If I'm lucky, there might be some stickers. It looks like there might be some nail things in there, I'm not entirely sure. Looking at the packaging. So it'd be interesting to see what we find in there when we open that up. because I know that the Pokemon ones usually have stickers. And second to last, we've got what looks to be some chocolate sticks with mint chocolate ice cream flavouring. So this is a classic item, and this is a chocolate mint Twix. So I think these are going to be pretty nice and refreshing as well. Mint ice cream flavouring is, I think, one of the most refreshing ice creams you can probably have if you want that kind of minty fresh feeling. And we got some chocolate with that as well. And last but not least, we've got our drink, which is from the premium box, and we have Uji matcha jelly. So this is one of the items that they teased online a week or so ago. So it'd be interesting to try this out. It says creamy sauce on the front, vanilla flavour. So from the blurb that they put in the book here, it's a jelly drink fused together with a traditional matcha flavouring and a modern vanilla sauce and jelly texture. So I absolutely love vanilla. Like I said with the crisps, I've been a little bit off matcha lately since I last did the tea ceremony when I was in Japan, because I found that very bitter. I know these kind of things aren't as bitter as that, so I will definitely eat them and have a go at them. It's just taking me a while to build up to wanting to have matcha again. But it'd be interesting to see what it's like with vanilla, and definitely I've had different jelly drinks from Japan before. I've never had one with matcha in it, so that's going to be a funky thing to try. I don't know whether you might need to shake this. Usually when you get these kind of drinks they need shaking, but I think the shipping process usually does that a lot as well. But from the side of this, it says there's jelly on the bottom, sauce on the top, and then it tells me to shake it to mix them all together, which is pretty cool. And it does feel like there's one chunk of jelly in there, so that will need shaking. But that's everything inside the box there, so I'm going to actually try some of these things out now and make the DIY candy. And I will start with our lovely crushed jelly drink. I always get very nervous shaking these, because I always feel like the can should have some sort of fizzy drink in, and it doesn't feel natural to shake a fizzy drink. I'm hoping that's enough now. So, it does say just to shake 7 times, so I may have overshaken that. Okay, it's quite a nice white brussels. There's smoke coming out. I can smell the kind of vanilla-y. I can definitely smell the matcha. Reminds me of the matcha Kit Kats. It's an interesting flavour actually. I wouldn't say I definitely taste the vanilla. I can taste the matcha, and it's quite creamy matching flavour. I think I shook the jelly up too much. It's in quite small pieces. But that's actually pretty nice considering I've been off matcha a lot lately. That's not too bad actually. There, and it does look like it's a nice green colouring on the inside. Up next I will have just to keep the matcha going, I will try our potato chips. So luckily these smell a bit more like salty potato chips. They do have a kind of greenish tinge to them. I can't taste too much matcha in that. If there is, it's a very subtle hint. They taste more like salted potato chips to me, which I absolutely love anyway. So they're a really nice item, especially if you love your potato chips. I want to open this anime wafer up next. I want to see what I've got inside it. So we got a wafer, and then we got some little stickers. So these look like nail art stickers. Hopefully the camera focuses on that. So they're kind of nice and glittery. I won't be putting them on my nails, though my sister might like them. So it looks like I've got that character there, so I think you get a different character in each one, which is pretty funky. So that's a really nice item. And the wafer itself is just a usual standard wafer with a bit of chocolate in the middle. Nothing really different about that. I think it's just a standard kind of chocolate wafer there. Next up, I'm going to try these lovely chocolate sticks. Oh, that's pretty cool. So they're in little individual packages on the inside. So I absolutely love it when they come like that, especially when I'm doing unboxing videos, because it means I don't have to open a massive packet and eat it within 24 hours of having it. Smells minty. They're really nice. They taste a bit like I think the After Eight, or I've forgotten the name of the other sticks you can get in the UK. They're very similar to that. So your usual mint chocolate stuff there. I don't know what makes it mint chocolate ice cream. Other than that's probably the most sort of similar thing you find outside of sweets. Next up, I'm going to try our grape soda gummy. I'm interested to see how close to the grape soda this is, because cola bottles usually aren't too bad. It's got a very lovely smell. I absolutely love that kind of grape soda candy smell. You don't tend to find many grapes smelling like that, but I absolutely love the candy smell of it. That was really lovely, actually. I can taste the kind of grape soda flavouring in that. It's really cool. It's taken the mint flavouring away from the last thing I tried. That was pretty funky. Up next, we got these kind of sugar rocks. Now they've got different colours and stuff to them, but I think they're all just the same flavour. I think they're just grains of sugar that have kind of been melded together. Can't work out too much in the way of flavour with that. I don't really taste any flavouring in there. I think they're just kind of sugar candies. I will show you what the Yumi looks like before I won't eat it, because I don't think cheese is going to go with much of the stuff I'm eating at the moment. But if you've had Wotsits before, they're like a giant Wotsit. Very similar texture with a hole in the middle. So they're a kind of corn snack. They're pretty cool. They're really nice to eat. We tend to get one in every single Tokyo Treat box, so we get different flavours each month, which is pretty cool. I'm going to try out our cheesecake cookies. I'm loving that these are individually packaged as well. That's pretty cool. So it almost looks like a mini cake but slightly dried out. But let's try a little bit of this. It's got a kind of creamy flavour to it. It's definitely tastes very cheesecakey. It's got a slightly more hint of kind of tangy, cheesy taste to it. Not like proper cheese, but you kind of cheesecakey tang, which is pretty funky. Up next, I want to try out, or we'll open up one of these kind of hula hoop style packets. I know they're different colours, but they should all be the same, as far as I'm aware. Now, when I say hula hoop, I don't mean as giant hula hoops. They're just little mini versions like that, so you can't stick them on your finger like you used to do as a kid with hula hoops. And they all smell and taste like, I think, standard potato chips, which is pretty cool. They taste like hula hoops as well, which is pretty funky. And they're a nice palate cleanser in between as well. Up next, we've got our kind of party pack for these biscuits. So inside here, we've got lots of different packets. So we got two. That makes sense. We've got two different flavourings in here. One being butter toast and one being sesame. So we can tell we got sesame seeds on that one, and this one's the butter toast. So I shall try one of each. and they're kind of nice little small, they're almost like crisp packets, which is pretty cool. So this is our sesame. They're interesting biscuits actually. I didn't get a taste of sesame until right at the end, but it's really nice actually. Really love sesame seeds, so they're pretty cool actually. That's a really nice flavouring. And the butter toast is our next one. Again, they're kind of smaller, kind of biscuity things as well. There is a buttery smell to them. Again, the flavour of that came right at the end for me, rather than as I was eating it. It has just left me with a very kind of buttery feeling, like I've eaten some buttery toast, which is pretty cool. That's what the flavouring is meant to be. Yeah. Next up, we're going to try these out. So these are our one-hand kind of barbecue potato sticks. So that opens all the way across. But it only opens up on one side when you do that. And I will pour some out. Supposedly, you can eat these with one hand. So they're like little French fries. Little tiny French fries almost. I can't smell too much barbecue on them though. I can now. That is a quite a rich barbecue flavour. It's really nice to put a barbecue flavouring as one of your favourite kind of flavours. That will be a really cool item for you. I do love how on the back it's got a warning for choking. It seems you're supposed to kind of eat this straight into your mouth. So you can be aware of the choking. But they're pretty cool. They're really nice. They're very strongly flavoured. Up next we've got our marshmallows. Now I'm going to assume the pink ones are, not the pink ones, the yellowish ones are pineapple and the white ones are coconut. Which you can tell by smelling them as well. So I shall try our pineapple first, which is in the shape of a fish. It's pretty funky. I don't think I've ever had a pineapple flavoured marshmallow, but it's very very light in flavouring. It's not too overpowering like some pineapple flavouring can be. And then we've got our lovely coconut one here. Again, that's quite light in flavouring. I can definitely taste it, but it's not an overpowering level of flavouring, which is pretty nice for marshmallows. You want them to be quite light and airy. So that's a really nice item there. And then last up, we've got our Kit Kats. So I've got 2 blue and a pink here. And looking at this, it says they're kind of randomly selected. So a random mix of refreshing cookie cream flavour and an addiction to strawberry cheesecake taste. So I don't know whether that means one of these is going to be strawberry cheesecake and one's going to be cookies and cream, whether it's a mix of the two. It'd be interesting to find out. But that definitely looks like cookies and cream. It looks almost a bit like an Oreo shake because of all the bits in it. That's really cool. That was definitely cookies and cream. So this looks like strawberry cheesecake. There, so this is why it's got kind of little pinkish strawberries in it. And you can smell it as well. Interestingly, on this one, the wafers are all pink as well. That's a really nice Kit Kat. Quite like the cookies and cream more, I think. I haven't had that kind of Kit Kat before, so it's really nice to have 2 packets of that. And I thought that was the last, but it's not the last. We've got our DIY candy to make up. So I will change our book over to our DIY instructions here. And it looks like we don't need to mix any water with this one. That's pretty cool. So we've got 3 sachets in here. Obviously our strawberry, our lemonade, and our Ramune. And it says to pour the blue, yellow, and then the red. And then we will have our grape water candy. But I think obviously you can taste it in between. So I think what I will do is I'll pour them out in here, and I'll try and put them at different points in the tray before I mix them. So I can try each one out. And these are like sugar syrup, so they're very, very sticky. So you want to avoid getting too much of this on your fingers. You don't want to waste too much either. That's going everywhere. We've had sugar syrups like this in some previous DIY candies, but not quite for this purpose. And the worst thing about them is trying not to get it all over your hands. And then we've got our strawberry to finish off. There is a perforation on these usually, so they're quite easy to tear off. And I'll put that one in the middle. There we go. So we've got 3 flavours in there now. It's strands of sugar everywhere. So they're starting to mix together. And we've got a kind of nice little spatula here to try them out. So the end one here should be pineapple, not pineapple, lemon. I can taste the lemon on that, yeah. It's quite sour. Then we've got our strawberry in the middle. Which is definitely strawberry. And then our Ramune, which is very similar to lemonade. It's the, I suppose it's, if you haven't had it before, it's best to describe it as like a, almost like an aid. Think of lemonade, but without the lemon almost. So that's pretty cool. So they definitely taste like what they're meant to taste like in between, each one. So let's mix these together and actually see if we do get grape flavouring out of this. Because I'm very intrigued as to how mixing 3 different flavours together like this gives grape flavouring. Because I can understand mixing a bunch of flavour packets to make grape, but when they're each of those flavour packets are their own flavour, like strawberry and lemon and stuff, it's quite amazing how it makes a grape flavouring. But I think that's well mixed enough. Doesn't quite smell like grape. But yeah, that does kind of have a grape taste to it. It's not as strong as like grape soda style things, but it has got a distinct grape flavour to that, which is pretty cool. And it's a really nice DIY candy to make quite easily. You don't need to add water or anything. I'm usually really bad at measuring water out for our DIY candies, so I end up with very watery candies. But that was the last thing in this box. It's actually been a pretty cool box. It's interesting to see some of these things, how they match the camping theme. If you've got some ideas, I suppose the barbecues and stuff match the camping themes, but some of these I'm not entirely sure how they match camping, at least not how I go camping in the UK. Other than barbecue, not too many of these make me actually think of camping. But nonetheless, camping in Japan could be quite different to how it is here in the UK. But yeah, that's it for this box. Thanks for watching. If you did like this box and you want to get it yourself, don't forget to use the discount code below. If it's your first time getting the box, you can get I think $5 off the premium box and about $3 off the regular box. That's a much better discount than the 10% off you get. I think because the box is about $35. If you use 10% discount, you're getting $3.50 off. Use the link down below, then you get $5 off. It's much better than the 10%. So make sure to use it. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Please do comment down below. Let me know what your favourite item from this box was. I absolutely love reading what you guys think was your favourite if you get the box, or what you would like to try the most. Please do hit the like button down below on the video as well to let me know you like the video. Please do subscribe as well if you want to see more unboxing videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.